Yes, Vault Mafia, I miss Origins too. Uh, hello everybody. It is time to do some stream. I'm trying to find OBS. There it is. Hello. Hello everybody. I can see my face right in my fucking face. Fucking hurts to look at, but it's fine. So, here we are. We're playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And that is great news. Means I've really hit rock bottom and the game is fucking with me. Has it just lagged out on me for no reason? Is anyone else... It shouldn't be doing this. No, it shouldn't be doing that. It definitely shouldn't be doing that. What the fuck? So when I go into the gameplay, it really starts fucking about. What's happening there? It was not doing this 5 minutes ago, and it's never done this before. Okay, let's have a look, see what's actually being used on the task manager. If the task manager would happily open on me. Performance, please. It's the disk. The local disk is being overused. I do not understand how or why or what's going on with that. That shouldn't be the case. It should not be at 100% capacity. Something is open that is using up more or less my entire fucking thing. Right, let's have a little gander. While we do this, if you want to go ahead and check out that Patreon, I've got some extra content going on now, and if you want to go ahead and pledge, I'd really appreciate it. Just want to create a more sustainable income for myself, which enables me to do this for longer. You know, all that regular bullshit. Don't save that. Let's quickly. Why is Vegas still open? That might be it. Let's close this. Because that's become more and more demanding recently. Like, it's just, I go in there, it lags out while it loads in the project and everything, and it's crashed on closing, which is exactly what we want. Okay, it should close now, but might take a minute. Yes, end the process. That would be fucking brilliant. I love it when it says end process and then that crashes. Oh, phlegm, not good. Right, there we go. Had the same problem many times. Right, there we go. No, we're having the same issue again, are we? Alexios is an ISIS terrorist. Well, that's good to know. Why is it doing this? Right, fuck it. Let's close it. Let's close Odyssey altogether. Let's close that for now. Come on, get off of my fucking screen! No? No, you don't want to go? Okay. Guess you can stay for a minute while we figure out what's going on there. I will figure this out. This will take no time at all. With any luck. It's just the game actually won't respond. Oh, it must just have had a faulty boot or something. We'll get this back. We'll get this underway as soon as the fucking shit actually gets out of my face. Local disk C is at like a... This doesn't usually happen, and it's never happened before with Odyssey. Is it because of the update? Has the update made it more demanding? Like, painfully more demanding. I've had that happen with Origins. It was fine up until the point then it started lagging my PC the fuck out when I tried to stream it. Yeah, synchronize my save games with the cloud. Why not? Let's have a look. See what's causing it. Right, we're still at 100% usage, but that would not be because I'm streaming. What is it? What are the processes? Why is Task Manager now broken? Right. Let's have a look. So, because it hasn't happened in past streams, if I remember correctly. No, Odyssey's always been very tame. Can I go back to my other... There we go. CPU memory's fine. The disk usage is fine besides from C, which is still at 100%. What if it's OBS? We'll tackle that when it comes to it, but I don't want to take the stream down for a moment if I don't have to. Odyssey was a mistake. It needs more Assassin's Creed lore. It's not lacking for Assassin's Creed lore. It's lacking for correct Assassin's Creed lore, and it's lacking for decent storytelling, among other things, and relevance. I don't understand its relevance yet. Could be setting something up, but I don't really know. I don't trust that I want to know. Is your PC fucked? It shouldn't be. It should be perfectly fine. Could it be Patreon? Just close these unnecessary tabs. There's nothing. In fact, I've got less open now than I usually do when I'm streaming, so it shouldn't be anything. Saw you on the street the other day. I was a bit of a rush going to kickboxing, so I couldn't say hi. Who now? XXXZZZ. Do I know you? Hey Ethan, hello Shadow SXE. Now it appears as if loading up Odyssey has crashed, because it doesn't usually take this long. No, here we are. Right, okay. Press Shift plus F2 to kill your mum. Hey, I loved your ranking of the Assassin's Creed games. Cheers, it's rare that I get that message, but I appreciate it. This is not good. It does not look like... It's not looking good, boys. Why is... I didn't realise they'd shifted to AMD with Assassin's Creed until... when? Okay. That's a good point, but I feel like it doesn't... Are you excited for Watch Dogs 3? Maybe. Depends on how good it is. We'll see. No, haha, no, I'm just a fan. Alright, so, if you saw me in the way to kickboxing, this is just a valid... This is just a valid... Blah, 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 an authenticity question. Whereabouts did you see me? Name the town. Or city, if you saw me in a city. I haven't gone anywhere recently, so... Well, I've been out and about a couple of days, but, you know... Your rankings are pretty good. Cheers. They're just opinions. There's no bad, no good. It just is. I was hoping the video would be alright, but as people have been pointing out, I did put a typo on Unity when I tried to spell it, and it was like, what the hell? Now watch this really bug out again, and I'll have to stab someone. I won't do that, that's a joke, but if it really messes with me, stab. No! Ah, there we go. I think we fixed it, gamers. This is a really annoying thing that I noticed very recently. We're stalking you, Fishy Face. That's fine. That's fine. You can stalk me as much as you want, as long as you don't mind me killing you afterwards. Right, you can't go in haystacks anymore. Why? Why can't we hide in haystacks? No. Or is this worth the hustle? No idea, man. All your videos are good. Cheers. That's definitely a joke. Will you ever do an Assassin's Creed marathon? Not if I value my sanity. Who is this bloke? Who are you? Right, we're going to town. Let's get a quest going, shall we? So we want to go on the map. I have noticed in this update they've put a little compass in the corner, which is a little bit pointless because on maps everything is always north. So up is north on a map. That is just how maps are. So that telling you that it's north is just patronising above all else. So we want to be going for this. Let's go for this. Let's go. We're going to carry this boy all the way. Newcastle. Yeah, that wasn't me. I don't live in Newcastle. I mean, apparently genetic diversity can only but go so far. So there are 7 people who look exactly like you in the world somewhere. They might not have your personality or your style, but they'll look exactly like you. So you might have seen one of my doppelgangers. You never know. Don't be an ISIS. Don't worry, I have no intentions of accidentally joining a terrorist organisation. That would be stupid. Is this where the nan you can sleep with is? No. That is over in Phokis, this area here. There's a few quests over here. We'll go do them. That is in this little town. It's like this area sort of thing. It's around here. Just sort of around this viewpoint. That's where that is. It's not over here. We're going to do this quest, and then we're going to go over to Phokis anyway and do the quest that showed up over there. It will be fine. So if everybody could share the stream, that would be super great. I've put the Patreon link in the cards if anybody gives a shit. If not, that's fine as well. There are many ways to support a channel. Just trying to create a more sustainable income in the long run. Especially with what's going on with ads and things at the moment, with advertisers pulling out, because one bloke has gone on a personal attention vendetta against YouTube, getting ads for questionable things that he's seen, which he's rightly called out, but he's gone a bit far with it. You know, unnecessarily far, if you get me. But that's just how it is. Oh, there's a viewpoint over here. Why don't we go ahead and do that first? Right, lovely. You're going to do an Assassin's Creed marathon? I just said no. What got you into Assassin's Creed? The first game. I played the first game and I was like, I want to play a sequel. Well, I think I played the first one after Assassin's Creed 2 got announced. I didn't play it right away. So Assassin's Creed 2 got announced beforehand. So we played that. Then I saw loads of advertisements and stuff. I was like, fuck, I want to play this. So I played that. And then, you know, from there we just went on with it. In 200,000 subs, will you change your name to Cassandra? No. That is just not going to happen. So what is the reason for the stream? Well, they've updated it, haven't they? And I thought, you know, what better time to have a little bit of fun with it? It'd be great. You look lit, a member of the IR. Right. I don't think they have a distinguished look. And I can definitely assure you that I don't sound like a member of the IRA. So it'll be fine. Do you get the money for all of the games you play from your parents? Oh, I buy these games myself. And I get paid for making videos. I don't get paid to play games. I get paid to make videos and streams. So if I'm just playing a game, I'm not going to get paid for it, am I? Are you going to make videos on Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered? Of course, yeah. How many is another question I do not know, but of course I'm going to make content on Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered when it comes out next month, towards the end. And then there's Legacy of the First Blade Episode 3 as well. That's going to be fun. I do look forward to seeing how they manage to either save that or completely bollock it. It will be quite fascinating. Hello there.
I've dedicated my life to becoming a daughter of Artemis, but they said I'm not tough enough to join them.
So you're not? So you don't need them?
I've followed Artemis for so long.
Screw Artemis. Will you play the Atlantis DLC? Yeah, of course. I reckon that one will be more interesting.
I wouldn't even know where to begin.
Shut up, civilian. Now. I saw in the street. Oh. You didn't. That was not me. Okay. I have a filter on this, and it filtered out YouTube is pretty fucked right now, but not that. I'll help you. Yeah, but YouTube is quite down in the early months anyway. So as long as it gets back up by sort of springtime when games start getting announced, which it will, because it'll be a massive market, and advertisers want to advertise their games on here because that's where everyone will be. So people will start putting their tips back in then, and by snowball, everyone else will see that YouTube is successful for advertising and things and start marketing things like Grammarly and stuff again. So I'm not too concerned that it will be long lasting, but for now it is a bit tough.
To get the items, and please avoid harming any of the daughters if you can.
Clothes make the daughter. Reach the huntress village on the island of Chios. That means I have to get off of this island. No, it's on the same island. Okay. So why is it telling me the island? Just tell me to reach the huntress's village. Oh, no, I see. I see. It's for people who might be playing this with the marker or the markers and things off, which would just be pain. You think Assassin's Creed Unity is the best looking Assassin's Creed game? In some respects it is. In other respects not so much. It's graphically very stunning, but it's a case of when it, you know, actually shows them. And sometimes it takes away from draw distance, so it's not as good looking as people think it is. So, although in the immediate vicinity it is quite good looking of a game. Oh no. Hello there. Don't worry about me. I'm here for a reason, and I was asked not to hurt you. And stealth in this game is a bit broked. So, please stop firing fire arrows at me. Jesus Christ. I'm just a bloke. I'm just a harmless man. I've come here for a thing. See you later, boys. So she wants to join a gang that glorifies bestiality or something. And I'm dipping. It's fine. I have managed. Do you think there'll be a Red Dead Redemption 2 story DLC? If there isn't, I'll be massively disappointed, but if there is, I wouldn't be surprised if it's like a year before we know anything about it. It's the other direction. We'll go for the furthest one first, why not? So, you know, like, Rockstar like to put their time into things. I think they'll probably be balls deep in their next project by now, which by the sounds of it might be Bully 2, but then again, I don't know anything. I have no inside sources, so I only know as much as everyone else does, but I've heard a lot about Bully 2. That could just be someone's speculation, which has been taken out of proportion. But if that's the case, that'll be a fun time. But I reckon they've probably got a team working on maybe some form of DLC, which would be really fun. But at the same time, they didn't really have any DLCs for Grand Theft Auto 5 story-wise, did they? It was all just I'm not sure. I don't even play that game, but I think it was just all online. So I just ran into a wolf camp and didn't get mauled to death, and I might get mauled to death outside it, but that's fine. I managed to go in there and out, and that's the ridiculous part. So, Undead Nightmare 2. I wouldn't mind an Undead Nightmare 2. I wasn't a huge fan of Undead Nightmare, I'll be the first to say it, but it is pretty fun. I got bored of this game, didn't even finish it. I understand. I probably wouldn't have finished it if I wasn't making content, but since we're at that point, we might as well. I do look forward to finding out how they conclude the legacy of the First Blade, purely because it can't get any worse. It is just ridiculous, is the legacy of the First Blade. And at the same time, I reckon the Atlantis expansion might actually be decent, but because if it's done separately to legacy of the First Blade entirely by different people, I reckon they might actually put some more back into it. What's your most anticipated Assassin's Creed setting after Japan? Ooh, Vikings, definitely Vikings. I would love to see like Scandinavia, Norsemen and the like. Not necessarily Vikings actually, but just that entire sort of period. I might make a full video. You know how I did my ideal Elder Scrolls 6 video? I might make a video like that, just dedicated to why I'd love to see what I'm going to refer to as a Vikings Assassin's Creed, but I'm going to elaborate in the first minute that I'm using that as a reference word for which people will be able to identify with, when in reality I just mean Norsemen in general. I reckon that'll make for a pretty sick video actually. You know what, yeah, I've committed to that now. That is going to happen. It's just a case of when. When am I up for a next big project? It's because it's not sustainable to make big projects. That's another reason. I want to do them, but oh, I need to go in here, don't I? That's a bear. That bear is dead.
Was right. It's the softest fur I've ever felt.
Vikings would be badass. Oh yeah. I'd have to do a lot of research into the history of it though. I know that it's quite what's the word? They don't write it down. I'm trying to figure out what the word is. Don't mind me. They didn't write their history down very much, did they? It was more just Chinese whispers through the ages. Why aren't you making Witcher content? Because the market for Witcher content has long sailed. And how would I hope to compare to channels like Fudge Muppet and things like that who make that content and actually understand the entirety of like Witcher lore and things. Like, I love the games and I love the story that was told, so much so that I got this done. Because it's a beautiful logo as well. But beyond that, I don't think I'll be very good at making Witcher content. And whenever I play The Witcher, I just want to savour it for myself, if you know what I mean. Yeah, and Legendary Epic Viking Hero, not even necessarily that. You see, Vikings were known for using a lot of stealth as well. Like, there are a lot of things that are just really cool about that sort of period, and I reckon it will make for a fun RPG sort of like this, but actually more focused on assassins and things, with better cutscenes and better voice acting ideally, and you know, I reckon it'll be really cool. Viking on 360 was savage, eh? Fishy, did you play Thronebreaker? I can't say that I did. What is Thronebreaker?
I've got the gear you asked for, but remember, the daughters of Artemis are legendary warriors. If you choose to infiltrate them, it's likely you'll be killed.
What choice do I have?
Join my crew.
Find a new path that lets you really live.
You're just like them, thinking I'm not tough enough.
Taking a life isn't easy, and it can't be undone. You aren't a killer.
You don't know me. I can do it.
I see good in you. You're passionate, determined. Why not help others?
Really? You think I could do that? I know. I'll become a priestess and join a temple. Thank you, Mystios.
It's not quite what I meant, but okay.
Mystios, remember me? You convinced me not to infiltrate the daughters of Artemis. You saved my life, though I don't yet know what to do with it.
Well, that's because I've been here for 30 seconds. Do you still do Tang Sudo? Yep. Yes, I do. I would have been tonight, but my hips are completely out at the moment. Like I was working on some kicks yesterday, and there's a lot of rotation of them, and they've just worn completely. Take me a while to sort of heal them. Why you vape? Because I can. Oh, Thronebreaker is the new Witcher game. Oh, right, okay. Quote unquote. You know what? I reckon we'll give it a go on stream. I do have that in my Steam library. I didn't play much of it, but I did play like the first however many minutes. It's like sort of looking down, and it's like, wait, hang on, what's going on here? But we'll give it a go. Are you excited for Ghost of Tsushima? Not necessarily, but once we actually start to see what that game is about properly, besides from maybe a little demo, which is like, that's cool and all, but does this really hold up with the rest of the departments, besides from what's just going on? And if it does, then I reckon it'll be an exciting thing to look forward to. Could you mention me in your video? That aim is that I just mentioned you in the stream. If you want to be mentioned in every video, by the way, that's a $1 a month Patreon reward. So you know what to do. I'm starting to think with my business mind, but I don't like being a sellout. I don't enjoy it. Every time I say it, part of my soul dies. But at the same time, if I want to keep my income as sustainable as possible, then I'm gonna have to promote it at every opportunity. It's just one of them. But there is extra content on things on there, so it isn't necessarily selling out. It's putting in more work. There's not much going on at the moment, but I'm gonna put some more up there soon. I did put up a 15-minute sort of me rambling on. I call it the fish tank. That patrons have access to. Don't think anyone's actually listened to it, but I'll do more of those and things like that. And early access to videos is another perk. You know, just trying to get as many perks going on there as possible. What is the next big game coming out this year? That's a good question. They all released at once. Far Cry. I mean, these aren't necessarily the biggest games coming this year, but Far Cry New Dawn, Crackdown 3, and Metro whatever came out on the same day. I made a video on Crackdown 3 today, by the way. It was pretty fun. There's no major game this year confirmed. Yeah, there's no... I don't think there's going to be like any major Assassin's Creed game this year, as they said there wouldn't be. But there will be in 2020, so that is a point. It's just a case of what it will be. When will you release merch? I've got merch. Just look down. Just scroll down and you should see like a row of it.
I don't know.
Well, does it hurt like a bear biting you? Or a mouse?
Like 3 mouses. No, like 4.
Ah, so a puppy bite-sized hurt. Got it.
Is this a well voice acted bloke?
Will the hurt go away?
Tell you what, you have to scare it away. If you roar like a lion, it'll run.
Grr!
job. Now run along home.
This guy isn't done badly. I like this guy. Let's see how he does in
Must be a
conversations.
Yes, I'm Lycaon. You must be a Mystios. Are you here for treatment?
No, this guy is actually voiced okay. Nah. I don't go to physicians who speak nonsense.
Play acting instead of medicine. When I'm wounded, I prefer to see someone serious. The gods and the medicines they give us can do little when a patient has no hope. That's the
Are you excited for Devil May Cry 5? I'm not a huge fan of that. I've never really played him, so I don't know.
prepared for anything.
Days Gone comes out in April.
Herbs. There's a patch of them growing by a little stream southeast of here. Are you too busy to pick them?
I'm in for the video idea. Oh, what, like,
Bark of wolves is resting near the stream.
were you the one who suggested?
Generously for your trouble. You
Wait,
know
what
to
video
talk,
idea?
Mystios. Is
I'm a
that
bit,
all you
I'm a
want?
bit curious. I'm a
Mandrake
bit
herbs?
confused.
For now.
I came up with a video idea for Vikings, but that was because of someone's question. Was that your question?
Then we'll see.
Oh, I completely ignored this guy. Yes, I'll bring you the herbs.
I'll bring you the herbs. You said they were southeast of here? Yes, by a little stream northeast of Kira. The flowers haven't bloomed yet, but the leaves are a distinctive grey-green. Thank you.
Why are you vaping? Because I can. How many times do I have to answer that question before people stop talking about it? Well, you can sit there and judge it as much as you fucking can. It won't change anything. But yeah, that guy back there, he wasn't too badly voiced, was he? I'm quite surprised. How do you feel about Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered? If there's one thing I'll look forward to seeing, I want to know what they've done with the UI. Have they changed that? If they have, I'll be really happy about it. Even if the only remaster beyond that is the lighting and minor texture things. Jeez. Well, let's oh, the mate's dead. Right, lovely. What flavour is the vape? I'll show you in a minute once I've done killing wolves if you really want. Of course there's loads of them. Right. Shit, I've knocked my headset down. That's great. Not the one I'm wearing, but one that's attached to my phone. Where did that even go? That is not a good time. Oh, it's there. Right, lovely. Okay, well, here you go. It's the flavour that's currently in there. Pretty nice shit. But yeah. That was pretty good. Hurry up and fucking die. Right, okay, there we go.
These must be the herbs Lycaon wanted.
Oh, I didn't even realise I got them. Right. I have to gather more mandrake. Why does one... I guess this will do it, won't it? I'm looking for mandrake. Give us the nandrake. Trying to locate mandrake. Pass us some mandrake, please, fam.
Back to the physician.
Man, there's too many wolves in this game. The wolves are fine. It's the boars you need to look out for. They are nasty. Since when did boars become so evil in the minds of Ubisoft employees? Because in Far Cry New Dawn, they're aggressive little bastards as well. In most games, they just run off. I think they upgrade the graphics a bit in Assassin's Creed 3. Maybe that's it, but the main thing they need to focus on is the UI.
I found your herbs.
No, I didn't.
Thank you. I'll prepare these for my patients. Could you please stay a while? I'll wait.
I think the reason why this guy actually sounds decent is they didn't make him do a bloody Greek accent.
Could you please bring them to my patients? Just tell them they're from me, Lycaon. I thought I brought you more herbs than these. I needed to save a double dose for my grandmother. I'll give it to her soon.
Sure. I'll just deliver the rest then.
Thank you. All my patients are in and around the Horror of Delphi. One should be at the animal pens to the west. One is building a house in the northeastern corner. And one works in the fields to the south. Come back here when you're done.
I'm sure I can find them.
No one has hated Joraptor. What's this? Was this about Joraptor? Do you still hate Joraptor? I've never hated Joraptor. He's a sound guy. I mean, we have had a few hairy interactions in the past where it's like, settle down. But, well, that was quite early on. But we coexist. There's no problem with him. He's a good guy. He's just got to respect his graft.
I should bring him some sweets to cheer him up.
I didn't even think it was a bit of a meme, Marcus. A meme at all. I never really understood that. I was like, sure, it is funny. It was funny to begin with, but when it started to become a circle jerk, I was like, right, okay, this isn't anymore.
Best stay out of sight.
Like, there are a couple of things that he comes out with, and it's like, yeah, you know, everyone has that thing that if they say it, they just sound ridiculous. You're like, wow, okay, you know. Like, for example, when James says that he likes a game, I burst out laughing. So, you know. I was shocked when Joraptor linked the Fizhy and the Four Pillars in a video. Oh, I know what that was for.
Too bad nobody takes care of him, though.
What do you mean?
His parents died young. His grandmother raised him, but then she was born under a cursed star. Never mind that. He's a good boy.
I'm sure he is.
Wait, hang on. Have I done this quest before? This guy's going to turn out to be some evil man, isn't he? Hi, Fishy. Trying to get to level 60. I'm 58 and struggling to find content worth it. New Game Plus, I think, is probably what you're going to need to do. See, I'm only level 57, and I reckon I don't think I'm going to get anywhere near level 60 in this stream. But we'll just keep going and going and going. With more of them if needs be. Because at level 60, according to Sif, one of the mods on the Discord, in this new update, Cassandra gear will appear in your little, you know, when you go into here and you've got this stuff here where you can change your look. Apparently it'll start appearing there, so we can make Alexios look like a right gimp, and it will be really funny for a video. But the only way I can actually play this game is when I'm streaming now, because if I do it when I'm not, I'm like, well, I'm not enjoying this, you know. But when I'm streaming, I do.
Oh, thank you. That physician is so thoughtful and so handsome. It's too bad he's decided not to marry.
Why not?
He just told me some nonsense about not wanting to burden an innocent woman with his worries. Personally, I just wish he'd been honest and said I'm not his type.
Huh. I wonder why he'd say that.
Lacan. I get the vibe this guy's going to go all evil on me. And I won't even be mad about that one. Like, although the quest isn't exactly high quality, this guy isn't actually voiced that badly. Let's have a little... He won't be here, will he? Oh, he is. Hello there.
I delivered all your medicine. Seems you have a lot of people concerned for your well-being.
Thanks. My grandmother, Praxithea, I have to bring her the last of the medicine. Will you come along with me to her house?
Biased, Sif? Biased? Not so sure.
Yes.
I'll come with you.
I'd like to know what's going on here.
But bias is just a fancy word of opinionated.
My grandmother's house is this way.
Like a word variation of opinionated, which is not a bad thing. Oh, it was another quest.
Why do you ask me that?
If someone is impious to the point of doing grave injustice to people as well as the gods, do they not deserve punishment?
What did Praxithea do?
She spoke false prophecies for years. Those who came to her for advice received only lies.
Your grandmother was an oracle.
Yes, up on the hill in Delphi. She confessed to me recently that she never heard the gods, and only repeated the words she was told.
Told by vile people with evil intentions.
Exactly. Wars have been fought over those words. She can't be left unpunished.
My family was torn apart by a false prophecy. If it was one of hers, I may take matters into my own hands.
Oh no, Alexios just got angry for no reason. Why is he speeding up? How? Hey Fishy, hello Matt's Madness, how you doing, man? Fishy has an Oblivion tattoo like a dork. Do you even have the balls to get a tattoo, mate? Probably not.
Get out of here, Licaon. I know what you want to do. You'll just bring more shame on our family.
I don't want to do this, Agavi. But for the sake of justice, we can't let Praxithea live.
It's out of our hands anyway. Some strange men were searching the village today, looking for her.
Love foul JK Fisher, love your channel.
And they
All
dragged
good.
her away.
What kind of justice is
It's
that?
still
You
scabbing,
won't
to be fair.
understand.
It's like,
She was an
it's the
impious
ends.
old fool. Now we have nothing more to worry about. Who are you anyway?
I'm Alexios. I've also been wronged by a false prophecy. It might have been your grandmother's.
Oof oof.
Don't find her, we can't settle any of this. Please help me
Right.
figure out where she's been taken.
I'll look for clues.
What did you expect me to
It's
do?
alright, good
All
humour.
that talk about killing? A solution showed up, so I took it.
That wasn't the way it was supposed to happen.
Praxithea must have lost this bracelet in the struggle.
My entire back is covered. Ah, right, okay,
Would have
cool.
left something so valuable behind.
Did you gold The Witcher 3? Definitely not, but it's all good. I can imagine the back hurting, especially towards the lower end. I don't want a tattoo. What if I regret it? You just forget they're there. Like, this one I haven't even thought about for ages, besides when I'm showcasing it. This one, I don't even see half the time, I don't really care, and it looks pretty sick. And this one's just fine.
Where is that
I've only got 3 at the moment, so, you know. Get one you designed.
Thanks for the advice.
If I was to go for a back piece, I'd have to design it myself, yeah. That would be an undertaking. I just remembered this quest. I skip all the dialogue options, there's no real reason to watch them.
I'm surprised Apollo himself didn't strike her down long ago.
Oh, what an angry little bitch she is. Right. Where's the next clue? You won't feel bad if you created it. Depends. It does depend.
This looks like a contract. Deliver the package to the
Only
drop
going
off.
across the spine.
Don't
Oh,
damage
yeah,
it.
that's going to hurt.
If
Because
they meanly count's
it
grandma,
hurts less when it's not on the
chances are
bone.
she's alive.
You must instantly get laid when girls see a Witcher and Oblivion tattoo. Well, it actually doesn't make a difference. You want to know why? Because most of the time they have no idea what the fuck it means. So, you're alright. Only 3. Lol. Some people have bloody hundreds.
Praxithea
How
was
old are you?
kidnapped
I am
and brought
18.
to a farm west of here. The bandits were hired to deliver her alive.
Thank you for figuring that out, Alexios.
Are you going to mention me in that video? Depends on the video, man. I don't
Your
even know.
sister put
Notice
Praxithea
me.
in great danger,
Johnny Mullin.
And you've been asking me about killing. Do you want me to end her life?
No. It has to be me. I need to kill her.
It sucks between the shoulders. Oh. Nah. Do you want me to kill her? Say it.
You're no killer. I am. If she's done the harm you said she has, then it sounds like you need my services.
She's my responsibility. I don't want her to suffer. That's why I asked you for Mandrake. It's a painkiller. But for now, will you go to the farm to stop those bandits? I don't think I can take them all on myself.
Let's go find Praxithea.
Thanks, Alexios. You said the farm was to the west. I'll meet you there.
No, you stay here, you moron. Well, I look forward to ever getting my back done. I'll have to do it at some point. I know that. Like I've got some on the front here now, like there, and there. I need to get someone on the back to balance it. I never had any intention of going below the waist though. Like I've seen people get kneecap tattoos or whatever. It's like I don't even wear shorts when it's stupidly hot. I'm always in like jeans. So there'd be no point. So it had to have it done in one go. 6-hour session. If your entire back is covered, that's pretty quick. Like this took me 3 hours to get done. Jesus Christ, man. Who's attacking me now? Is it a boar? Yeah, it took me 3 hours to get that one done. but that's probably because of all the shading and things. This took me about an hour. Or is it a simplistic one? That would make some sense, because I prefer simplistic ones. This took me like an hour and a half, that one, so I've never had stupidly long settings. I barely have a beard and I'm 19. Well, it depends on your genetics. Facial hair tends to develop into your 30s anyways. So even if you don't have facial hair now, you might have in the future. What? How? That's illegal. And you're actually forced. Forced? No, they will recommend it. So that you don't have to wait for it to heal before going back with an incomplete piece, if they can do it. I'm 28 now, and most tattoos are really dumb to begin with. Just the top, with 2 people shoulder to shoulder. Ah, I see. That, yeah, that might hurt a bit, I can imagine. Hello there. You do not look like someone's grandmother. I'm not gonna lie, you look you look younger than my brother. Is that a dead horse? Are we gonna just gloss over that? Okay. Praxithea to safety. My brother would be able to 18 them all. Of my brothers, I think I have the best facial hair. One of them I don't even know, he doesn't really, he always shaves it. My other brother, he has like a bit there, and just a bit on the edges. And a neck beard, nothing really there or there, so. Would you like a black flag too? No. You do look old.
Who wanted you kidnapped? These brutes didn't come up with the idea themselves.
Please, don't ask me that. The ones who want to punish me now, the ones who told me what to say, they would bury you alive if I told you about them.
The ones with masks and dark cloaks? The cult of Cosmos?
Do not speak their name.
Why did you give false
Why
prophecies?
did you spread lies? People trusted you. You were supposed to bring them the word of Apollo.
I didn't plan to, not when I was chosen to be the oracle of Apollo. But I met people there who told me I must speak the words they asked, or else my family would suffer for my disobedience.
Family? Do you remember telling a Spartan family that their younger child must die? A grieving mother with eyes like mine.
I am so sorry for what you have lost.
Convenient timing.
Is she the oracle who brought ruin on your family?
I'm sorry for what I've done. I accept my punishment. But please, don't let my grandson kill me. Lycaon's a
Who
good
looks
man,
old?
a healer.
She does.
This would break him.
No.
What level are you up to? 57.
I must be the one to end her.
Violence won't solve anything.
I've killed enough people to know that violence has no end. Better to move on and make the best of the lives the gods have given you.
Move on. But you said Praxithea ruined your family.
She can do no more harm. Killing her for revenge won't change what happened. Besides, didn't you tell me something about hope?
Thank you for your mercy. I promise I will do good with what's left of my days.
Is this New Game Plus? Oh no, not yet.
You're right, Alexios. I might not be able to forgive my grandmother, not right away. But she can go on with her life, and I with mine.
I think you've made the right decision, Lycaon.
How do you do this? Decide who lives and who dies?
How do you do it, Lycaon? All those lives depending on you, needing your healing and kindness.
Do you watch Cobra Kai, the TV show based on the OG Karate Kid? No. Is that like on Netflix or something? I should go now.
I'm no healer, but I think you've been through a lot, Lycaon. You don't need a Mystios in your life. Go back home and be the physician you were meant to be.
Thank you for helping with my grandmother. I'm not sure I can ever forgive her, but we must both get past her lies.
Well, that was pretty sick. I'll give it that. Ooh. Gathering Storm. Can't be bothered travelling on foot, so here we go. Would you even survive a New Game Plus? Sanity-wise, no, but I'd pull through it. No worries, that wouldn't be too difficult. YouTube Red or Showbox? Showbox? What's Showbox? I suppose you mean who? Who do you like more, Arthur Morgan or John Marston? I think they're equally good characters. It's kind of hard when they're that incredible, because Arthur Morgan has done so emotionally well. He's one of the best written characters I've ever seen, and then John Marston is as well. But I'd say Arthur Morgan's probably slightly superior as a character, but John Marston is a more significant character with regards to the entire story of Red Dead Redemption.
Artemis, Athena, mothers and daughters of Olympus, please lead us to safety. We can't lose anyone else.
I'm none of those, but I am Alexios, Hemistios. What's wrong?
My people are in grave danger. We lost our leaders and our warriors, and now our hunters have disappeared.
I forgot to save my game and start a New Game Plus. I hate my life. Oh shit. So do you have to save your game and then start New Game Plus? How does that work? So if you start New Game Plus, everything's overwritten immediately and you can't revert. You have my sympathy. Minecraft or Assassin's Creed Odyssey? Oh god, that's a tough question because they're completely unrelated games with different differences. I prefer Minecraft. Easy. An ignorant village is unprepared. You're in a difficult position.
There is no easy answer. If you were to take it one step at a time, how would you start?
Do you think Red Dead Redemption 2 overpowers The Witcher 3 and Skyrim? In a lot of ways, yeah.
I know it's a lot to ask.
Definitely overpowers Skyrim. The Witcher 3, it is depends on the day sort of question. I'll find hunters. Showbox is an Android app that has a load of shows and movies for free, and it's sort of dodgy, Fishy. Yeah, that sounds like piracy. Because if it's a TV show, you need to be paying a license like you do with Netflix or YouTube Premium, whatever it would be. So if you're not paying for it, there's a chance that you're pirating, so don't do that. I mean, or at least don't admit to doing that. Although I personally wouldn't recommend doing it at all. Dodgy it equals viruses. Virus is not good. Just pay for the license. I'm excited for an Assassin's Creed 3 remaster, but only if it doesn't have new combat. I like the new combat, to be honest with you. But Assassin's Creed 3 remaster will be essentially the same combat with better, probably better UI and more responsive controls. So I don't really need to do anything with that. It will be more or less the same. I reckon mechanics-wise that they'll change won't be very significant, so it'll be fine. He always has a plan. So, how many plans do you think Dutch ever had? There's an argument that he never did have a plan. He had an outline for a plan. That missed. Lovely. Have it. Whoa. Okay, that's overpowered. How long do you need Fishy for the How long do you need Fishy for the thumbnails? How long does it take to make a thumbnail? Not very long at all. I can get a thumbnail done in about 5 minutes if I really try, depending on what I'm doing. For example, stream thumbnails can take a minute sometimes. It's not a problem. There's no reason to escort them out of the camp when everyone who actually occupies this camp besides them is dead. To be fair, it's just merely a viewpoint. The acceptance it would receive from gamers is a Western game. So, John, people saying Arthur probably didn't even play Red Dead Redemption when Red Dead Redemption came out was viewed as a questionable for success for Rockstar in particular. I mean, I played Red Dead Redemption in 2013. It wasn't when it came out immediately, but played it years ago. Just Cause 3 or Just Cause 4? 3.
Those bastards! Those bastards!
Are you alright?
Do I look alright?
Yeah.
Survived. It's more than we can say for your companions.
That was our warning. First our hunters, then the rest of the village. I need to warn our magistrate about the son of Xerxes and their plans.
And I need to see her about my payment.
Talk to Perixion, or however you... Who comes up with these names? Why can't you just name her Alan or something? I see so many Terminator profile pics in the YouTube comment section these days. Is that what it is? Oh dear. Yeah. I see it all the time. I know why. It's because somebody said, everyone don this profile picture and go be toxic in people's comment sections. Which is very, very dicky of him to do, but I suppose he found it funny, and it's just gone a bit too far now, and everyone has the same profile picture. And it's kind of depressing. Makes me really want to hurt myself. You know, it doesn't. I've got the willpower of steel, so nothing tends to make me want to do that. But yeah. Right then, mate. How's it going? It is I, the sir.
You've returned. What news about Nodiki and the hunters?
Why don't you make Q&A videos? Because people just keep asking the same questions. I might revive that series at some point. Probably soon if I'm going to do it. I've just taken a while off of it, if you know what I mean. Because it's just quite tiring. A huge gigantic cargo jet or a small jet with missiles. I'll take the small jet, me. Because there's a better chance that I'll actually fly properly. Ban everyone instantly when you see someone with this profile picture. What's the point? Most of the time they're quite harmless. It's just an annoying profile picture. Doesn't violate the terms of service, and as long as they're pleasant to talk to, I don't really care. Where did that blindfold come from? Not blindfold, sorry, eye patch.
Misthios, what if I hired you to protect the village?
I'll do what I can.
Good. Meet me at Kifisos Spring. I have plans for those sons.
Who are the sons of Xerxes? Level 58 gamers. We have an ability point. Let's go ahead and invest that. Are you hench? No, but I'm not particularly skinny. Like, I'm quite thin, but it's more just compact. So it's fine. So it's just how it is. Right, let's have a look. Oh yeah, I'm an undercover oh yeah group, and I give oh no intel and oh yeah. This is why people like you need to be shot.
Lalaia is the daughter of Kifisos, god of the spring.
Hello Fizhy, hello Wimon. Please restore some sanity to my mind.
told me you've been acting as general. Though from what I saw earlier, you and your sister don't see eye to eye.
Perry would die folded in prayer before she asked for my advice.
Sometimes we want a comforting voice that says everything will be okay, rather than to be confronted with harsh reality.
Fishy, please roast me. You don't have a profile picture. That's going to be very difficult.
I must prepare myself to fight, and hopefully the others too. Can you teach me?
Your sister says you act like a general. Let's see if you fight like one.
I'm ready.
This is going to turn into a sex-off. I just realised, after Legacy of the First Blade, episode 2, Alexios is essentially in a relationship, isn't he? Yeah. So, him going around shagging the entirety of Greece after the fact.
Sons of Xerxes won't be as kind.
Now that
It's a good wake-up call. One I wish Perry could have.
now that shows Alexios' character,
She's always giving
and you
me
can
a
make him a
hard time.
dick.
You could say that. Acting like the hero while I do the dirty work.
Now you're the hero.
One can only hope to.
Did you hear about the incident in Birmingham yesterday? What happened in Birmingham? Please explain. We'll have a little gander, shall we? If there's anything too sensitive, I won't say it out loud, because I don't want to get...
I seem to recall the legend saying that
Let's have a little
Andromeda was
Google.
nude and tied to a rock.
You got me curious now.
I'll have to remember that the next time I'm reenacting the myth. Lalaia has a
Birmingham
rich
bin
heritage
strike.
later,
Okay,
though not so
nice
much for
one.
fighting.
And someone got stabbed.
We should get back to the task at hand. There's still a lot to do.
You're right, but it's hard to know where to start. I need to train the others for war, but we are without weapons and armor. No blacksmith. But his daughter is still here.
And what about the hunters you lost?
We need to train replacements. There's also a camp close by. Likely the daughters of Artemis.
Someone was stabbed. Yeah, I just read.
So
It's
we
not
can do
nice.
our best to avoid them.
I should get started. Sharp lessons. An even sharper pain in my fucking head. Right, let's go. Multiple quests accepted. When I'm trying to grind experience, there is no better thing to read. I stand corrected, Rob. We have to wait for your legacy to continue. Imagine if Alexios had that mindset. I was like, oh, wait for my legacy to continue. It will be fine.
Tell me to make the weapons, but many of them ask if I know how. Oh, who are you?
A mercenary hired by the village magistrate.
Oh, that explains why I don't know you. I'm Ethiadusa. Please don't tell me you need new weapons or armor.
I don't, but the rest of the village does.
Oh, that's worse.
I thought you were the village blacksmith. Why are you so reluctant?
I'm not the village blacksmith. My father is, and my brother is his apprentice. I just fetch wood when they need it. Now they all expect me to arm the village.
Let me help you.
Is there any way I can help?
I think
I've been
Papa left
bench
the
watching your
North to
videos.
do
Does
it
that mean like
right,
binge?
but I need
Or is
ore.
that just a
Even
typo?
then, I might
That
make
means
something
binge.
utterly useless.
Tell me about
What
the
kind
ore.
of ore do you need?
Any kind of ore will technically do, but
But
my father used a legendary ore when making a dagger for my mater. It is called Aphrodite's ore. Sounds strange, but it's true.
I'll bring back Aphrodite's ore.
Yeah, anyways. Let's go get Aphrodite's or Aphrodite or however you want to pronounce that bloody word. Right, so where is it? It's miles away. It's over there. Right, okay. Guess we're going by horse. Phobos, the winged broad. There you are. Did he just bulldoze some random woman? You fucking dickhead. Come on. A straight line would be ideal. Is the voice acting in Assassin's Creed Odyssey good? Not for the most part, in my opinion. There was one voiced guy earlier who was voiced pretty damn well, actually, but for the most part, it's pretty miserable. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was going to start talking about the Patreon and how if you want to go ahead and support the channel, be sure to head over there. Or if you want to go ahead and like the stream, share it with your friends, or hit subscribe if you're new, I'd appreciate that too. We should probably try to get a screenshot at some point. Looking forward to Assassin's Creed Legion. I believe it's fake, apparently. It, like, after I made that, like, video... ooh, now. This is wank. Actually. Are my feet going through his wings? He must be in a lot of pain. He's not even holding on to anything. Oh. First thing I see is a fucking unicorn. Do you know what a unicorn is? Because I can assure you, this is not a unicorn. I mean, I've watched your videos all day. Ah. Did you enjoy? I hope you enjoyed. Let's try to get this screenshot properly done. I love how the screenshot button gets rid of the hide thing. Let's go. I think New Game Plus just got added to my game because it is updating. Yeah, that'll be what's going on. But what's weird is they've increased the level cap in the base game as well. So even if you're like at a really high level and you've got really good gear, you still have to keep upgrading it, which is quite annoying. But let's get sorted while we can. Also, you might notice that there's if you're on PC or if you're in a supported country, if you're not, you won't see this. You have no idea what I'm on about. But down there, you'll see like merch links and things as well. I think they're pretty sick. Barring the t-shirts that just say your nan's dead, which is just something I say a lot, so it's not actually aimed at anyone's nans. But that's there, and that's pretty funny. There was a really sick design by good old Snow over on the Discord, and it looks really good. So, ooh, have we got new frames? We do. We do have new frames. We have Assassin's Creed Odyssey. We can have some fun with this. Nico, let's go bowling. This questline is decent. It sure is. Let's get a nice screenshot of the distance, actually. Why not? It's a pretty nice looking place. It looks a lot more crisp on PC. Yeah, it is. It is quite a bit more crisp, I'd imagine. So, that's what we're playing on, because it's fun and it's crisp. But at the same time, sometimes the lack of graininess can make things look a bit dull. Or a bit too sharp. I'm gonna go. Alright, see you, Alan. I'd love to see more Assassin's Creed lore videos. Well, with any luck, there will be more lore topics to discuss in the Atlantis DLC, but for now, there's not really much to talk about. But I'm sure that there will be more lore videos in the future, so don't worry about it too much.
That must be the cave.
I don't even need this.
I can see why this ore is named for Aphrodite.
Aphrodite. Okay. What a name. And this is the god of the frogs. I'm looking for the ore. Where is it? There. We looted the treasure of this place. You gonna play Ghost of Tsushima? Probably. You know, I'll probably do so. Did I miss one on the end on the way in or something? Imagine I probably did. Let's go. Where's that picture from? What picture? I'm really bad at making pictures in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. If you look at the map, you'll see pictures of other people made, and they sometimes look amazing. Let's have a look at the map, see what we can find. This is a complete sidetrack. Here's this one that I literally just took. I've got some really nice pictures, actually. See? It's that. There's that. There's that. Okay, not that. So not so much that, anyways. Testicles. Right, what a guy. What's over here? There's that one. I've got a lot of the address here, actually. They're all pretty sick. I've never been here. What is there? Is this the address here again? Oh, shocker. What about here? That's addressed here. That'll be addressed here. Some of these look pretty cool as well. Have I got any on land? That one doesn't look too bad. Nor does that one. Yeah, I like to think I'm quite good at Assassin's Creed Odyssey photography. But then again, I had plenty of practice with the photo mode in Origins. There's a lot of quests down here as well. Ooh, we could have ourselves in for a bit of a fun time, boys. Doing all these quests, getting them sorted. What's this one? Oh, this is the right area. There was one that looks super good around here. That one's not so bad. Right, okay, that's enough of that. Right. Always scares me going into caves. Maybe because there's cobras in caves in Origins. I've never been too fussed about the caves. Okay, Fisher, what's your opinion on Alexios and Cassandra? They exist. I'm not huge fans. Where is this last door? We're at the entrance, so it's not around here. It's got to be down here. Damn, we're all the sodding pitch. Sodding pictures you took in the sea. I'm a bit confused by that statement, but that's okay. It's probably up there, actually. Come to think of it. Let's go. They call me Genius Fizhy.
That should be enough ore for Metiadusa. Time to head back.
Hi, hello, Ethan Marks. How you doing? No, I have the same opinion. Ooh. Ooh. Now. So let's see what we can do with this cave. Oh no, not that close. Jesus me. What happened there? Is it me or is this stupidly dark now? Let's expose it a bit more. Atlantis DLC might be good. That is the hope. Fishman. I think Vikings are not that stealthy. Well, they've used stealth, according to history. Well, that's what people believe anyways. I can imagine it as well. A silent raid. Probably be a good way to give the element of surprise and ensure their victories, so it makes sense to me that... Neither were Spartans. Finding a thumbnail for your next Assassin's Creed video so you can go back to milking Assassin's Creed again. That'll never happen. I can barely stand the comments that I get when I make a video on Assassin's Creed every now and then. No, you know what? Right, we need to sort ourselves out for this. Put a bit of fog in that valley. Sis, I don't see an Assassin's Creed game in the Netherlands around the Golden Age, because I live there. Look at this, he's doing like a front tuck before anybody knew that they'd even work, probably. I have an idea. Yep. Yes. Let's get into him somehow. Oh no! Now, wouldn't that make for a cool effect on a thumbnail, actually? I'm going to save that. Well, that would be cool to look at on a thumbnail, I reckon. Any opinions on the new Witcher Netflix show? Have they released anything about that besides from the shot of Henry Cavill, was it? Donned as Geralt? Which was just a little clip. I'm not a huge fan of the idea. I think The Witcher should stay where it is at its best in games, and obviously the books that caused it.
I found the ore.
Amazing. Already the molds.
Will that be enough for the village?
It should be a good start. Oh, that reminds me. I have a problem.
You and the rest of Lalaia.
I'm just one smith, and I can divide my time between making weapons and armor, but it will slow down the process. It would be faster if I just worked on one. Which should I focus on? Weapons or armor?
You should work on weapons.
Weapons can be improvised. Armor can't. Focus on keeping people safe.
Yes, you're right. Your confidence gives me hope. Thank you for your help.
Hold on a second. Let's go to Kefalonia and get these quests done, shall we? Are we done here? No, we're not. We're not even done here. We'll finish up here first. Let's do that. Let's focus on that, and then we can go to Kefalonia. That suits us. Netherlands around the Golden Age would be graphically amazing. I'm sure. Sounds like fun.
This is the whole hunting party?
We're all Lalaia has to spare since the sons of Xerxes killed our husbands and sons. You must be the Mystios Perictioni hired.
I am.
We may not be the big brutes you're used to, but we're versed in killing well enough.
Well, we know how to fish.
That's a start.
We're ready. Do you have everything you need?
Yes. Get your bows and we'll go. Tell me about Lalaia.
We've been blessed by both the waters of Kepisos and by Aphrodite herself. For she is the source of all beauty.
Fizhy, what do you think about... Oh, Assassin's Creed set in the Viking era. I was talking about it earlier. It would be pretty sick.
Kepisos provides us with what we need.
Not enough in there to provide for all of Lalaia. That's why we need you.
With the sons of Xerxes so close, is there less game around?
We've been relying more on fish and fruit. It's enough for now.
Animals don't scream and beg for
Hearing Ezio's theme misused in every Odyssey menu really bothers me. Me too.
There's still food. Perhaps their numbers aren't as high as we think.
They may not have enough archers to black out the sun with arrows, but they do have enough to fill every citizen of Lalaia with holes.
Here we are. A great bear is said to live nearby.
Don't mention it then.
Kill animals. Such a pointless objective. I just looked at the corner and it said kill animals. What animals? Right. Oh. Right.
Raise your elbow to be level with your ear, keeping your arms straight and relaxed. Your
Can I kill
arrow
this
needs to
bear?
be just below your eye, then exhale on release.
Okay, so you'd probably kill a bear quicker if you shot the bear in the heart or the lungs than you would if you shot it in the head, especially with an arrow. So they need to work on that. I can kill my horse. Does that count? No? Okay then. Alright. I think somebody just went to bed, so I'm just going to bring the mic closer to my face. There we go. Is that a white... Why is there a fucking polar bear here? It's like a muddy polar bear. You're literally just following me around as I'm fighting bears. Are you... Do you have stupid? Well, there we go. Well, I would say that was a rush, but it really wasn't. Kill animals. I love that objective. Makes me feel really complete. One sec. We could kill this horse. Humans are the most dangerous animals of them all. I'm surprised they don't count. It's albino, not polar. Yeah, I can tell. I'm making a joke, mate. Do you intend to be a professional YouTuber? Honestly, that depends on what you define as professional. I just enjoy making content. I reckon I'll find another job to stabilise my income, but I'll still be making good old YouTube content. Almost level 70. Nice work. Where are you going? Come back! You're running into a bear! Where have you gone? Oh. You absolute idiot. Stay still.
Thank you, Miss Chios. I've learned much from the bow. Aphrodite may provide, but Artemis acts.
Lalaia is such a beautiful place. I'm glad I can do my part to take care of it. Thank you.
That should be enough to get you through the week, but there's still much to be done for Lalaia. I've done all I can for these women. Time to get back to Perictione.
I put you and your video in my dog's ass. I just wanted to type that. I understand. Mostly. I mean, more in the content for his entire life, or when he has enough money to finance himself. I mean, I want to make content for as long as I can, but I've never really put a date on when I'm going to be like, there will be a day when I won't do this anymore. I've never thought that. It's always been a case of, if I can make content, I will, because I enjoy it that much. It is, at the moment, my primary source of income, though if I'm going to continue doing martial arts, I might have to look into instructor sort of stuff there. That's just me spitting ideas out of it. My instructor did suggest it to me at one point. I might give it a go. See what happens. But that'll be years in the future yet, so I'm not going anywhere just yet. And even then, I'll still be around, so it'll be fine. I have no idea is the answer.
Good. You can talk some sense into my sister.
I've just spoken with the hunting party. They recovered new enemy arrows near the boundaries of the village.
Scouts, likely sent ahead to find weaknesses in Lalaia's defenses, of which there are many.
That's what I've been telling Perry! We need to kill those scouts. Even if we do defeat the lion's share of the sons in battle, the scouts will cut our throats as we sleep.
If everyone dies in battle, there will be no village left to defend. Agnodiki spoke of enemy weapons caches. If we destroy those, we'll cut the legs off our foes.
We need to deal with this now.
Which do we focus on? The scouts or the casses?
What?
I'll take care of the scouts. The last thing we need is an ambush.
If you've chosen wrong, we'll be exposed with nothing to show for it. But if you must go, go now. Are you ready?
I'll see you when it's done.
What is it that Spartans say about shields? With them or on them?
May the gods guide your path and the arc of your soul. Destroying the casses is strategic. Wandering through the woods looking for scouts is a waste of time.
I forgot this wasn't Skyrim. Right, let's go. Fishy's watching Pornhub. No, I'm just sorting something out for a plan of some sort with a few friends / acquaintances. You see, I would be scouring the woods for scouts, but I have something called a controllable eagle. And it is very handy. I was hoping for the legacy missions, but I don't want Ubisoft to touch the Ezio stories. Yeah, nah. I'll deal with the rest in a minute. You weren't fucking flying. Get off of my backside, you dick. Get off of me. Jesus me. Yes, the goats are my enemy. Well done, game. Who are you? Oh. Help a blind man, or don't. Alright, let's get some arrows, shall we? Do I have to confirm the kills? But surely if these goblin nonces are dead, then these goblin nonces are dead. I like how they've just got a bear, like casually, like they've managed to get a bear, and I'm like, yeah, they've got a bear, like, do you now? Safe to say he's dead.
That's all of them. Better get back to Lalaia.
My shit is lost, Dave. Oh no. I can just fast travel. Equip the... No, I'm good. I like my complete random set at the moment.
I'll sleep easier knowing that.
I still worry about them overcoming our numbers in battle. But thank you. This will change our fate.
There's one more quest to do here, but I think I'm gonna nip to the loo before we do it. There might be more, but I'm gonna nip to the loo, and then I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. And if you do, I'm hunting you in your sleep. I'll be right back. A little bit of backstory to that, my little limp off there. I was working on some more advanced kicks yesterday as a little bit of a side project, and I must have completely thrown off my hips with all the popping and, you know, twisting and all that, and today it's just been stiff as fuck, so that's why. Hey dudes, let's talk about Fizhy behind his back. Yeah! That would be sick. I am anti-Fizhy.
And her warriors are holding them off, but we need reinforcements.
As prepared as we're going to be. Go. I'll stay with those who can't fight.
This way! They've got us pinned.
1 second. What is GCSE? Is that what you're saying? I don't know if there's like a little nick on my screen, but you're saying GCSE. It's high school grades in the UK. There's a scrapper going on up here. I like how there's just a little bit of fire there. Make it dramatic. I said, make this quest a little bit dramatic, eh? Yeah, okay. I do believe he's on fire now. I am the Goblin Man. Right. You think they want me dead? I'm just a bit curious as to whether or not that's what they're saying. Trying to get this guy who's really really low. There we go. He's dead. You gonna get involved, mate? I'm not. Would have been great if that hit, wouldn't it? Well, that was decent. Who am I talking to? You?
I can't believe we did it. But the cost.
Yeah. This is war.
We hit them. How? All I remember was swinging until my arms hurt, then swinging more. If you hadn't killed those scouts, I might have died thinking of them.
I'm glad it's over.
I may not be a champion of the gods, but it'll take more than a few wounds to fell me. Let's return to Lalaia.
Yeah. Follow Thea to the village. Oh, there is a select path. You going? Still going? For a little while, yeah. I suck at football because I'm a lefty. A lot of footballers are left-footed. So it shouldn't be too much of an issue. I'd understand if you were more cross-preferenced and you'd struggle. Like, I'm quite cross-preferenced, so I do struggle to find what best side for what sometimes.
I'm here. It's okay.
It's over. We beat them back. All that's left to do is burn the bodies.
You protected my sister and my village, and for that, I'm a
Witcher 3 or God of War? I'm a Witcher 3 probably.
I don't know how we can ever repay you.
I can think of a few ways I can repay you.
Really? You're having this discussion here, in front of your sister and the whole town?
Town bike.
Gratitude, Mistios. Here is the drachmi as promised. You will always be welcome in Lalaia.
My grandfather died not too far from here. I'm glad he defended this place from the Persians.
Alexios.
They weren't going to ask that. Who?
I'll be by the water.
Yeah, no.
Now the work of rebuilding begins.
Talk to Thea. How did you manage to get 100 meters away that quick? Are you faster than Usain Bolt? If Usain Bolt decided to jump off a bloody cliff, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm cross-preferenced. It is a hard life.
It's good to see all this beauty.
How old are you, Fizhy?
Once again.
64 years, 72 months. What? 72 months.
Promise you peace.
But you did give us the tools to preserve it.
So, what kind of reward
12.
did you
Yeah,
have
that's
in mind?
about right.
My
12.
first thoughts were of getting you out
Obviously
of the
12.
If that's the first thought, I can't wait to see how the second and third thoughts go.
Oh, there won't be much thinking. But there will be seconds and thirds.
What will you do now?
With everything taken care of, I'm free to do what I want. A list that includes spending more time with you.
Join my crew.
Come with me then. I can always use someone who can think and use a sword.
This is a weird employment scheme.
Would you prefer I said I wanted you to keep my bed warm?
I've lived here my whole life. To leave it, well, that would be an adventure.
So about 7. Right, that's a lieutenant acquired. Thea. Great. How's the stream doing? I reckon we've reached the end of today's stream's tether anyways. Just gonna wait for 1,000 playbacks. We're on 999. Let's get over to the 1,000 playbacks and we'll be sorted. Which is a madness. But yeah, be sure to leave a like on the stream, share with your friends, hit subscribe if you're new, really appreciate it. But thank you all for watching this stream. We'll be back probably soon, trying to reach level 60 because we're not there yet. So yeah, if you want to support the channel, be sure to go ahead and hit the Patreon link that's in the description somewhere. It's also in the cards up that way, I do believe, like up here. And you can go ahead and pledge as little as $1 and you'll be getting early access to certain videos, shout-outs in videos, and a whole plethora of other things, such as extra content. That is the plan. And I've got some stuff up there already. I want to get some more stuff up there soon. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, share the channel with your friends. I think I've already said this. And I'll see you all very soon with another video or stream at some point. But until then, goodbye.